Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going over update 20 for RPG Simulator. Now this update is very similar to the Easter egg hunt in 2020, and of course this update also has a race. So instead of Easter eggs, there is a whole bunch of shards. Now personally, I have not had the time to really do the top 1000 race. I might be able to get top 1000. I already missed top 100 by a lot, but I've been still very busy IRL, but I want to get this video out to you guys. So in this video, I'm going to be going over where to get the shards, and I'm also going to be going over the other new updates. I've almost got all of them, but I can at least tell you guys how to get each one. So first off, let's get into the other new things in this update, and then we'll go over where to find all of the shards. So in this update, they finally added something. So a very long time ago, I uploaded a video to my channel called The Rune of the Lost Soul is Now Craftable. So that of course was craftable at that point, but the recipe was completely out of whack. It was very bugged and it wasn't what the recipe is supposed to be. Now it is in the game with its correct recipe, as you can see here. So two of these are a rune that you can get while completing a quest for a shard, which is the new rune in the game, known as the Rune of the Broken Void, which is basically a second void rune. It does nothing as well. And then personally, I am not sure how to get the rest of these crafting materials just yet. I will make another video in the future going over how to get this more in detail once I have a little bit more time. But the main exciting thing to me is the Rune of the Sacred Zephyr. So this is a brand new rune. I do not have it, of course, because I do not have any of these materials and I have not had the time. But anyways, once I get all the stuff for it, expect a rune overview for this. I'm very excited to try that out. So the main thing with this update is the shards. So first off, for all the top 100 players who have already completed the said shard contest, they all got an aura, which looks very cool. What this aura is basically a bunch of swords that are all around you. It is a cosmetic, and then basically what it is it just changes its color based on what rune you are actually using. So it is very sought after. Only 100 people have it, so it is very cool. Top 1000 players also get the sword I'm showing you on screen, and to my knowledge these are all cosmetics. If I'm wrong, please comment down below. Let's get into how to get the shards. So the shards for the most part are not very difficult, but a couple of them are very hard. I'm just gonna go over them in basically an order that makes sense to me. So first off, the most important one you're going to need to get is through this quest lady here. So there's a girl here. If you talk to her, I can't because I already did it. She will give you a quest which is to defeat the Hive Queen 5 times. So this void rune is the Rune of the Broken Void. Once you defeat the Hive Queen 5 times, the raid can be on normal or hard. That is how you get this. And this rune is actually used to get a lot of the other things in the game. So let's go over all of the things that you can use this rune for in terms of unlocking shards. So first off, what you must do is you must have this rune equipped, and then you're going to be able to go into this secret little cave, which will give you one of these shards. And this is one of the easiest shards to get because the only thing you must do is talk to a couple of things. Now, I cannot talk to them because I have already completed this part, but I will show you where to go and who to talk to. So you're just going to walk down here, and this is where you're going to take a left. This door back here has been closed for so long, but if you are wearing this rune, you can go into this room. Basically, I'm not going to do it because it takes a while. You must talk to each of these 4 stones. After you talk to them in order from left all the way to the right, you can talk to the center platform, and this center platform will let you get one of the shards. It is a very easy shard to get. Let's go over the shard of Colossal Trial next. So this one is my favorite shard in the game. It is such a cool addition. So what you're going to want to do for this one is you are going to be wanting to wear a pretty powerful damage set. You can definitely use Havoc in here. You do not need to use Snow Angel with only Calamity. It isn't that difficult, but I do recommend that you wear a pretty powerful armor set. So you're going to want red for the first 2 and then red on the last one. Then just spam the last 3rd color until you teleport into this new battle area. And in my opinion, this is a very exciting thing that they have done to the game. I am very glad he added this. I think it's very cool to have a little secret boss fight. And yes, it does feel kind of wrong because you're just floating in the sky here. Anyways, once you teleport here, you will be able to fight Crimson, the Colossal of Trials. and once you defeat this guy, he will give you the Colossal Time Shard. So I'm not going to defeat him right now because it does take a little bit, but overall, in my opinion, he is not too difficult. So we're going to go over another one that has to do with raids. So let's do the Shard Behind Demons. The Shard Behind Demons is one I do not have because it is a very, very grindy one, but what you must do is you must farm Tartarus. It could be normal or hardcore, and at the very end, the boss has a chance to give you a key, which can be used to then get the next step in order to get that shard. I have not done that yet, and it is very annoying. And then another shard, this is going to be the Frost Shard, you can get through the Frost Dragon raid. So it is very, very easy. I will say this one is probably one of the easier ones in terms of actual boss fights, but still it is time consuming. What you must do is you must defeat all the eggs in the starting area cave. There's one here. There's another one in this little corner. There's going to be two over here, which you can get with one blast. And then the last one is going to be near the front entrance. So this one I do not have yet, only because it is RNG based. Now what you must do after you defeat all of the eggs at the start of the map is what you must do is defeat the raid, and at the end of the raid there is a chance that they will drop the shard. There is yet another one, which is going to be a raid, which is going to be in the Emperor of Time. There's actually two shards within the Emperor of Time itself. It is the Shard of Unbalanced Time. Shard of Unbalanced Time is very, very easy to get because the only thing that you must do is defeat Emperor of Time on normal. You can do it alone, super duper easy on normal. It just takes a little bit of time, but it is a very easy shard to get, and it has a 100% shard drop rate. So I'm gonna go over the ones that can be found on the map easily first. So the Swimming Shard, we're gonna go over, and the Shard of Floating Desires. Then we're gonna go over the most absolutely annoying one. So one of them that we're going to be able to get in World 2 is going to be in the Soaring Archipelago. Actually, there is two in the Soaring Archipelago, my bad. One of them is by the guy that drops the Light Rune, and the other one is by the secondary, more difficult boss. Both of these are pretty easy to get. So honestly, if I were you, I would go for these near the end of your shard hunt, just due to the sheer fact that they are really not that difficult to attain. For one of them, what you must do is defeat the Guardian of Light, and then he should drop the shard. It is very, very easy. As you can see right there, there is the shard. I already have it, so I cannot pick it up, so there is the Shard of Light. Very, very easy to defeat this guy. Honestly, if you're low level, just have a friend help you with it. And then another shard that's very easy to find is simply spawned by the Guardian of Light. It is right back over here, as you can see, floating in the ground. So those are two of the easiest shards to get, and now we're going to go over one last shard that is incredibly easy to get, and this one is going to be in World 1. What we're going to want to do here is go to the Undersea Zone, and over here, as you can see, there is a golden fishy. Here is another shard. Very, very, very easy to get that one. This easy shard is the Volcanic Shard. It is literally just behind this little lava waterfall over here. So easy to get this one. You just gotta jump back here and boom, there it is. That is the last super easy one to get. Now, this next one is everybody's least favorite one to get. There is literally no debate. This one is absolutely trash to get, and I don't know if I'm gonna get top 1000 because of it, because it just drives me crazy. Anyways, you must equip the Rune of the Broken Void, and now you're gonna load into the Emperor of Time. What you're gonna wanna do is simply load into this raid with this rune on and wait here for a little while. You should be teleported to the Lost Sea, which is this very cool new area that they have created for this like shard hunt. I'm a huge fan of it. As you can see, here is the Sea of Nothing. It is pretty cool in my opinion. Very, very cool atmosphere. As you can see, walk forever, your sins are too great, the lives you have stolen shall not come back. What have I done wrong? Basically, there is a bunch of lore in this area, and apparently all of the runes you have ever used hate you. So what I recommend you do is you're going to walk against this invisible wall, and you're just going to keep following it towards the right. You're going to run into yet another invisible wall, and I do recommend you try to have the most speed absolutely possible in here. Otherwise, this is going to take you a very long time. Anyways, you're going to keep following this pathway here. You're just going to keep going straight along this wall. And the reason why this is the worst one to get isn't because of this very cool vast landscape. Eventually, what you're going to want to do is eventually when you hit this back corner wall here, you're just going to go towards the right. And then eventually you're going to find a kind of a hole that goes down. And then within the hole itself, there is going to be a teleporter basically. What this is going to do is teleport you to the most aggravating thing RPG Sim has ever added in its history besides pet gems when they originally came out. And what this is an incredibly difficult parkour course, which I kind of gave up on. Y'all can say I'm trash, but from what I know, a lot of people really struggle with this parkour course. And that's because there's a lot of vertical, just straight up and down strafe jumps, which are incredibly difficult to get. Anyways, we should be getting there pretty soon. It is a very, very long walk. Just keep following this way. You should see this little dip down, and there should be this little teleporter down there. This is gonna send you to the parkour area, which I'm gonna show you. It is so hard to do. I don't have any tips for you because it is just so hard to do, and I hate it. Anyways, here we are. So in this area, the first half of the parkour is very easy. You just jump over here. And don't worry, if you do die and you have to reset, you do respawn in this area. This is where it gets really hard. So these jumps here suck. I am very bad. God, I have no idea how to do them. You guys can say I'm trash, and I do know you kind of want to jump forward and turn. But anyways, once you get to this part of the shard quest, this is what I recommend you do last because it is so difficult. But you have to jump up this, and then there's even more parkour in that section, which I've yet to get to. But don't worry, at the very end of this very painful parkour course is gonna be the last shard. Anyways, guys, that is update 20 in a nutshell. Once I am able to get the Rune of the Zephyr, I will make an overview video on that. And this is the very difficult shard quest and how to get all of them. I'm still missing 3 of them, but this is how you get each and every one. Anyways, guys, comment down below if you have any questions. Leave a like if this helped you out. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.